Hi everybody, my name is Miss Popham and it's lovely to meet you. I'm a teacher and I live and work in a city called Southampton. You might live in Southampton too, or you might live nearby, or you might live far away. But what's really nice about what we're going to be doing over the next couple of weeks is that wherever we are, we can all come and do our learning together here through these videos. So as I said, I'm a teacher and I work in Southampton. I work in a school called Weston Park, you might have heard of it before, and I teach in reception, so with children that are 4 and 5, probably a similar age to you. And in my spare time, I've got a cat who I like to look after, and I like going swimming and I like watching movies as well. So that's a little bit about me. Now, over the next couple of weeks, we are going to be doing some maths together. And normally, when we would be doing maths at school, you'd be in a school building, in a classroom with your friends. And I would be in a classroom teaching with my students, with my children as well. So this is a little bit strange and a little bit different. And for whatever reason, this is how we're going to be doing our learning at the moment. But I don't want you to worry, because I'm here to help you and just a friendly face to come and do some learning with you each day. And don't worry if you get things wrong, because this is a little bit different for you and a little bit different for me. And I know for definite that I will get things wrong over our videos together. And my computer will be silly and I will be silly and forget things and get things wrong. And my children like to go, silly Miss Popham, when I get stuff wrong. So I'm sure there will be a few silly Miss Popham moments over the next few weeks. Now I'm going to show you first of all some of the things that you're going to need to join in with my maths activities today, and then we're going to sing a little song to warm us up to get us doing a little bit of counting, and then I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do next. I'm going to give you a clue in a minute and you can have a go at guessing what sorts of maths we might be doing together. So first of all, let's have a look at what it is that we're going to need. Here we go. Right, I've got the first bit right, that's a good start. So things that you're going to need something to count with. So obviously this might look a little bit different at home to what you would count with at school. So something that's not too small, like rice or really tiny things that you might lose or might accidentally, they might disappear. And nothing that's too big either. So not big pillows or big teddies, because when we start to count up to 20, they might not all fit. So I've gone for pieces of pasta because I thought they would be a good size, and I had lots of those in my pasta packet in my cupboard. You might want to use biscuits or grapes or pieces of Lego, buttons, things like that that you can count with, and you'll need at least 10 of those for our video today. You're going to need yourself. That's a really important one. I'm not going to be able to do this without you. You will need to be ready to learn. So in my classroom, that might mean that you've got your listening ears on, that your eyes are ready for looking, that you've been to the toilet. Things like that are going to help us concentrate. So we want to be ready to learn. And if you want to, so you absolutely don't have to, but I've got a number line just to show you what our maths is going to look like on a number line, because that's something that you'll probably do at school and you'll probably need to see what that looks like on a number line for when you're back at school. So don't worry if you haven't got one, because I'm going to show you everything on my number line. But if you want to use one, you might have one at home, or you might want to take some time to make one and add all the numbers on. It's completely up to you. So if you need a bit more time to get those bits together, then it might be a good idea just to pause the screen here and you can get yourself ready, and then press play when you're ready to get started. So hopefully now you've had a chance to get everything you need and you're ready to start today's video. Try not to jumble up my words too much. So we're going to sing a song to start with, just to warm us up and get us ready for doing a bit of counting. So it's counting up to 10, so something that you've all probably had a go at school by now, so something you'll be familiar with, that you'll recognise. And this is a pretty funky counting song that I quite like playing at school. So let's have a little listen, practice a bit of counting, and then we'll be ready to go. To find it now. That's for later. Here we go.
2, 3.
1,
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
7,
7,
8,
8,
9, and 10.
9, and 10.
Do you know how to count?
Yes, I know. How to count?
Do you know
Do you know
how to count?
how to count? Yes, I know. Yes, I know. How to count? How to count?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
7,
7,
8,
8,
9, and 10.
9, and 10. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, and 10. 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Can you count from 10 to 1?
Oh, this is trickier.
I can
Backwards.
count
Have a go.
from 10 to 1. Can you count
Can you count
from 10 to 1?
from 10 to 1?
I can count
I can count
from 10 to 1.
from 10 to 1.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Amazing counting. Right, hopefully you've warmed up your counting brain now. You've got all the numbers in your head and you're ready to do some maths with them. So I said I was going to give you a clue about what we were going to be learning today, and I have got that here. I'm just going to get that ready so that then we can have a think about what it is that we're going to be learning. So here we go. So I have got 2 piles of pasta here. I've also got my mouse on the screen. So I've got 2 piles of pasta here. I've got pile A, if you will, this one, and pile B. Now I want you to have a think about my 2 piles of pasta and have a think about if they're the same or if they're a bit different, if there's something different about them. So you can pause if you want to have a little bit of thinking time, or you want to talk to a brother or a sister or a grown-up about it and have a little chat about what's the same or what's different. But I think that we can see that both these piles don't have the same number of pasta in them, do they? Have a think, which one has got more pasta? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? Well done. This one has got more pasta, which just means that if we counted, there would be a bigger number, a larger number of pasta here than there is here. Okay, so we've got lots more, we've got a bigger number, a larger amount of pasta here than we've got in this pile. So we would say we have got more. Now, if we would say this pile has got more, do you know the word that we would use for this one? We would say this one's got less, less. So if we counted, there would be a smaller number. There's less pieces of pasta here. Okay, the number is smaller. So we've got more and less. So can you guess what we're going to be learning about in maths this week? I think you've got it. Well done. We're going to be learning about more and less. So adding things on, making numbers bigger, adding on more, and taking things away and making numbers smaller and doing a bit of less as well. So in today's video, I'm just going to give you a quick little introduction or a bit of a reminder about what more is and what less is and what that might look like. So you may have had a chance to do this at school already, but if you haven't, don't worry, we're going to go through it all together, okay, whether you have or you haven't seen it before. I'm going to talk you through it all. So let's have a look at some of the key words that we're going to hear in our math session today. So there's those words more and less, and I said more meant that the number there was bigger, and less meant that the amount or the number there was smaller. And sometimes we might talk about adding on more, so adding, and when we're talking about less, we might talk about taking things away as well. So they're all words that you're going to hear in our session today. Now I'm going to show you how to do one of each. First of all, you can join in if you'd like to, and then after that we'll do another one and you can be a bit more independent, do it a little bit more on your own. So first of all, I would like you, if you want to join in, you can just watch the first one if you'd like to count out 5 of your counting objects. So for me, that's my pasta. So I'm going to count out 5 pieces of my pasta. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So here I've got 5 pieces of pasta. Now to start off with, we're going to look at more. So I'm going to make the number bigger. I want to add on more. But this week we're just going to be adding on 1 more, okay, to make it a bit easier for us so that we can sort of get used to adding things on. We're just going to be doing 1 more. So to add on 1 more, I need 1 more piece of pasta. So here we go. And then I need to find out how many I've got now. So how could I find out now I've added on 1 more, how many I've got? Have a little think. I could count them. Fantastic, well done. So I had 5. I'm going to add on 1 more, and now I'm going to count them all to see how many I've got. So remember, when we're counting, we count carefully using our counting finger, nice and slowly, and we touch them as we go, and that will help us count carefully, count accurately. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Brilliant counting. So we had 5, we added on 1 more piece of pasta, and now we've got 6. So we would say that 1 more than 5 is 6. Now, like I said, we were going to have a look at what that looked like on a number line. So let's have a look together on the screen at what that looks like on my number line. So here we go. So when we're adding on 1 more, we're counting up our number line. Our numbers are getting bigger when we're doing more. Can you spot the sneaky monster hiding behind my number line? Keep an eye out for him on some of my other slides. So there's a big red circle around the number 5. Can you find it? Good job. And then I've done an arrow to show you which way we're going. We're going up the number line, and we're adding on 1 more. So we just do 1 jump up the number line, and that gave us 6. Fantastic, just like we counted with my pasta. So 1 more than 5, 1 jump up the number line, that gives us 6. Brilliant, good job. So this time, let's have a go at doing a less. So when we're doing less, instead of getting 1 more and adding it on, we're going to take 1 away. We're going to make our number smaller. Well done. So this is a bit like the opposite of when we're adding on more. Now we're taking some away and making our number smaller. So for this one, I'm going to start off with 4 pieces of pasta. So you can count out 4 if you're having a go with me. Here we go. So let's count and check I've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And just like we were doing 1 more, we're going to do 1 less as well, just to get us used to the idea of taking away. So I need to now take 1 piece of pasta and take it away this time. So I've got less pieces of pasta now. My number's going to be smaller. So I had 4. Let's count how many I've got left. 1, 2, 3. Fantastic, great job. So now I've only got 3 pieces of pasta. So we would say that 1 less than 4 is 3. And now I've got 3 pieces of pasta. Let's see what that looks like on my number line. Look out for that monster. It's the other side this time. So can you try and find the number 4 on my number line? Amazing. And this time, because we're taking away one less, instead of going up our number line, can you see my arrow that's showing us we're going back down the number line this time? This time our numbers are getting smaller. Okay, our numbers are getting smaller now, and we're just doing one jump back down the number line because we took 1 away, and that left us with 3. Fantastic. Well done if you spotted it. Okay, so we would say 1 less than 4 is 3. Amazing. Right, this time, let's see if you can have a go at joining in with me. So I would like you to count out 7 of your counting objects. So I'm going to do mine, but I want you to have a go at counting out 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Brilliant. So I've got 7 pieces of pasta, and hopefully now you've got 7 of your counting objects. You can always pause if you need a little bit more time. It's really important that we're counting carefully to help us. So 7 pieces of pasta. I want you to add on 1 more of your counting objects. So you need to get 1 and add on 1 more. So I'm going to do that with my pasta. Here's my extra one. There we go, 1 more. Can you add on 1 more too? You might have got an idea already, if you know what number comes after the number 7, of how many I've got now. But it's always a good idea to count with our careful counting finger just to check that we've got the right number. So let's count and see how many we've got now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Amazing. Well done if you guessed 8 at home. Brilliant job. So I've got 8 pieces of pasta now. Let's see what that looks like on my number line. So first I would find the number 7, because that's the number that we started with. That was our starting number. So you could count along to find it. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There it is. And we added on 1 more. So remember, we're going up our number line to where the numbers are getting bigger. And we need to go on 1 jump, do 1 jump because we added on 1 more. So if I do 1 jump with my finger, now I'm on the number 8. So we definitely got that right. Well done. Now let's have a go and see if you can do a less with me. So for this one, I would like you to have all 10 of your counting objects, because I think you can do that. So I want you to count out all 10 of them. Now, if you want to, you can pause again to take a little bit more time, because it's really important that we're doing our counting carefully to make sure that we're getting the right answer. So I'm just going to double check that I have got 10, and you could always count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Fantastic. Now this time I want you to take 1 away, because we're doing 1 less. So have a go and see if you can take 1 away for me. Remember, we're just taking 1. There we go. I've taken 1 bit of pasta away. You might have an idea already of how many we've got left, but I want you to have a go at counting yours to check. I want you to pause now and count how many you've got left. And when you're done, press play and we'll count together and check we've got the same answer. Okay, right, hopefully you've had time to count and check how many you've got. Let's do mine together and hopefully we've got the same number. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well done. Brilliant job. Fantastic. Well done if you got 9 at home as well. But if you didn't, there's no need to worry, because over the next few sessions, we're going to be practicing a lot more of our one more and our one less. Let's just check it on my number line. So how many pieces did we start off with? Can you remember? 10. Amazing. So here's my number 10 on my number line. You could always count up to help you find it. And this time, do you remember which way we're going? We're not going up to the bigger numbers again, are we? Well done. We're going to go back down where our numbers are getting smaller. And because we took 1 away, we need to just do 1 jump back down the number line. Boing. There we go. We were right. It was the number 9. Amazing. You have been super, super, super counters today. So just to finish us off, I thought we would play an underwater counting game, just to make sure we're feeling really confident with our counting up to 10. And then over the next few sessions, over the rest of the week, we will be doing a lot more one more, and then a couple more sessions on one less to give you a chance to practice. So let's do some counting quickly, and then we are done for today's session. That was our song that we sang just now. Come on, Miss Popham. This is where I'm getting used to all of the technology. Here we go. Right, so let's have a go at counting some of the sea creatures. We've got whales first of all. If you want to have a go doing it on your own, you can pause and press play. If you'd like a little bit of help, then you can count with me now. So ready, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Super counting. Can you spot the number 8 down the side here? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No, not that one. What about this one? Yes, it's that one. Super. Brilliant. Let's try another one. Nice and easy. This one, we can do this one. 1 and 2. Well done if you counted that on your own. That was 2. And we'll do one more. Oh, lots of fish to count. They look a bit like Nemo, don't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, we remember what the number 8 looks like. Fantastic. Brilliant job. Thank you so much for coming and counting with me today. It's been so lovely to meet you, sort of virtually. And I'm really looking forward to doing some more maths with you over the next couple of weeks. So I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll be doing a little bit one more and adding things on, and then we'll practice one less again a little bit later in the week. But until then, enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.